Game of
Sometimes feel harder, but things will be right without a doubt. Yeah, and they just me and you. Today I'll be a knight, brave and be mine. No more lies to blind my eye. Choose what you lose, and now I take a piece of the world. Gonna fight through what I want. That's what it's like. So close to the glow, head to life, now it's time to gather what's lost. Show me how stars fall down and still shine bright. Wherever you go, that I'll be your side, so that we can sing under the night. I'll keep through all time.
Goddess of victory, Nikke!
I can fix her, I swear.
Let's finish this in one fell swoop.
Eve doesn't really agree, though. I don't think she's interested in fixing Raven. Welcome, everybody, to a special edition of your post-work stream physics class. We are pulling for Raven, and the internet is already going nuts with her being probably bugged, or maybe she's just weak. If you remember, in my initial skill analysis, I thought that without parts, she would be very mid. The problem is that it's looking like she's probably not that strong, even with regenerating parts on a boss, which is bad news. And there's something weird going on with her kit that we'll talk a little bit more about later in the stream. I think we don't know exactly what's going on, but basically her sustained damage keeps getting reset, and it's only going off every I think 2.5 seconds rather than every second, which it should be how normal sustained damage does. But again, we'll take a look at that. We'll do some testing with her, and for right now, we're gonna pull for her because we're here to make bad decisions, whether she's good or not. And I am still hoping to core 7 my Eve and to maximum break Raven. We'll see how it goes. I do have a fund from the generous donations of viewers. Let me change my chat settings here really quick. Stellar Blade Fund. Here, I'm going to pin this message. Stellar Blade Fund is $100.19 and $19.99. We'll see how much we have to use as just like gems. Hopefully not that much, so we can buy the cool stuff like some of the skins and passes. I was holding off on using this for like the launch with Eve and everything because I was like, all right, you know, I'm still going to have to get Raven, so we'll see how that goes. So we'll be dipping into the fun. Thank you to everybody who sent the super chats and any kind of donations in the last like month or two here to contribute to the Stellar Blade Fund. I really appreciate it. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and start slaying some red dots. We have some new packages, which may be things that we'll purchase because, like I said, we got a long road to go and very little resources. We do get a free 10 gems, though, so that'll save me, right? 10 gems is a huge impact. I mean, look at this. I used to have 6,096 gems. Now I have 6,106 gems. So, you know, thank you, Shift Up, for the free 10 gems. It's kind of, that almost feels like a slap in the face. Like, 10 gems? Really? Really? Tell you who I wouldn't mind getting a slap in the face from. This is one of the best skins in Stellar Blade. This is normally only available on Eve, and Raven just uses her normal outfit. But this is the pass skin, and yeah, she looks good. I think everybody's probably going to want to pick this up, and I'm definitely going to be picking this up. That was like a later release skin, by the way. Like, they didn't give it to us right away in the game, and I think it's called... like the Alice something dress. Does it actually say it in the past here? Let me see. What does it say? Oh yeah, Midsummer Past. It was like Midsummer Alice is what it was called in Stellar Blade. Little like Nikke Easter egg there. There was also a Red Hood outfit before we even got the actual Nikke collab. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and see who we have in chat. We got Gantz88, Helsing, Dr. Yiggles, Vermouth Olive. What's up? Welcome everybody. This is not my normal stream time, but I appreciate everybody here who can make it in. We'll start our polls a little bit later, just so people have a chance to actually like get into the stream. We'll you know, do our typical red dot murdering while we're waiting for more people to join us.
Just in time, dear client.
Have you guys already polled for Raven? I hope your polls went well. If you did, in fact, let's do a little poll. For the YouTube viewers, welcome anybody, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and start off with a poll on YouTube. Did you get Raven? Start poll, and we'll just leave this up here for probably like the next hour or so, just so as people come in, they can go ahead and participate in the poll. Also, don't forget to give the stream a like. I'd appreciate it. Ooh, all these iron resources. Nice. I'll take them. I'm going to need them because after maxing Eve and maxing Raven, we're going to be really low. Let's see. Gantz is showing off all the blue smiley emojis. Hey, Dr. Eagles. Hey, all. Got little waving emojis. Quincy, once again, subscriber exclusive over on Twitch. Let's see. Just grading these finals. Thanks for having Nikke action. Nice. So you're grading papers. It's always good to like have a stream on in the background. I do that a lot too.
Are you looking for something?
All right. So I guess that's everything we can do here. You weren't gonna get Raven until you saw the pass skin. That's fair. That's fair. Gantz got Raven in 20 pulls. All right. Well, pray for me, guys. That's what we're hoping for, because as you'll notice, I only have 20 pulls worth of gems. It's gonna be a rough day, guys. It's gonna be a rough day. We do have our like lavender bluish light in the background. I don't know, should I make that more blue? Is this matching Raven's color? Should I make that more blue? I feel like maybe it's a little too purple. Let me know, chat. What's your judgment on that? Because of course we always want a color that's gonna match the girl that we're trying to get. That's how we do things around here. And look at this. I remembered to do my bulletin rewards. Or rather, I had time to do my bulletin board missions. Last time I did not. Alright, grab some attacker upgrades. Happy hump day, everybody. We get our advising out of the way. welcome. Those of you just joined the stream, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we might come back and rank up Lily after we max out Raven, depending on what our tickets are looking like. Don't get me started on the fact that you can't advise collab units again. Gabe Stop. Want to see where she stands in the meta, but her skin has you acting different. It's pretty peak skin. It goes well with Maiden over here. But yeah, we'll see how she does. I'm not expecting much. Like I said, without parts on a boss, I think she's probably pretty bad. And it looks like her kit is probably bugged or they did something weird. I made a community post about it a few hours ago. I follow a Japanese account over on Twitter. And they were posting about the fact that there were some weird things happening. And it looks like her dot damage gets reset every time she does an attack. And so it's messing things up. I don't know the exact mechanics about it. Again, I've been at work at the day job. I haven't been able to do a ton of research about it. But I thought that was pretty interesting. We'll see if she actually gets quote-unquote fixed or not. What did Delta say to me? What did she say? Hey, Commander, how are you feeling? I'll say great. Was that the right response? Good, it was. Okay. Asmi asks, Raven or Eve? Well, I'm going to be polling for Raven. If you're asking who you should poll for, we'll be doing testing later on in the stream. But it looks like, as I was saying, Raven has problems, and Eve is probably going to be a lot more universally useful. Particularly to a newer player. All you need is a couple good crit buffs, and Eve shreds things. Whereas Raven really needs a very specific situation to even utilize her kit. Alright, let's talk to Ether. Gotta move my mic up a little bit. I feel like I keep leaning forward. I'm like in a really bad habit of hunching right now. Romantic Maid. In the second half of the stream, we will be switching over to Etheria. Etheria restart will probably be a little bit shorter just because of like everything happening in Nikke right now with Stellar Blade. Yesterday was like a longer Etheria section. Man, Romantic Maid Masked, I think, is so underrated. Like she looks good. Talk to Mika. It's good to have at least one. I think that was the wrong... I should have said we'll figure it out together. I don't know what she was saying, but that was clearly the wrong choice. I feel like I've been staring at the computer non-stop for like the last several days, and my eyes are like tired, and I was like, you know what? Today is just like a all glasses all day kind of day. Let's take a look at this costume gotcha. Oh my god. We do still have this one, good as it is. It sucks what they did to us, who already bought the game, but okay. The new hot stuff is the skin suit for Eve. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think this is my favorite. It looks really good, and I might end up getting it anyway. I don't know. It's hard to go wrong with Eve. Like, Eve looks really great in anything. Let's do our free poll right here. Eve also looks good in nothing. Oh, and how is the game sound level? This is like, I can't go stream without asking about it. It was supposedly really low yesterday. Has it improved at all? It was just kind of a weird fluke, I think, that it was quiet yesterday. We had some kind of strange issues. Of course, there's no chance of actually getting the gotcha skin with these free pulls, but it would be cool, right? But they just don't even include it in the prize pool for your first few pulls. Gonna scoot in.
Come and make a fortune.
Yeah, I'll make a fortune. Alright, we got 2 more of these.
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
Dang, I thought I was actually gonna get a... Oh, we did get a custom module. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. Alright. What is this box? Oh, Elite Maintenance Kit. I don't know why that looked so weird. Like, without having the yellow under it, I don't know, this looks so different. Grimjaw donated $55 with the super chat. Bruh. Grimjaw, Grimjaw definitely deserves a shout out here. Grimjaw has funded, like, I would say 70% of that Stellar Blade fund. Bro is really supporting the channel and Stellar Blade. Thank you so much for the final Stellar Blade donation. Really appreciate it. Let's update what that fund says. Let's see. Dang, was not expecting that. I thought we were like past all the donations now that we're in the middle of the event, but that's sick. All right, so we're probably gonna need it, honestly, because we kind of have nothing left. Okay, that's gonna be what, 74? It was 50 even, right? 50 even? 50 even. Okay, so it is now, and Deep Blue 84 subscribed on Twitch. Thank you for the sub, Deep Blue. I appreciate it. As a Prime member, I appreciate that. That you also have access now to emojis in Twitch chat, so drop them into the chat. Grimjaw says, don't have Raven yet, but I will. He also said, Dr. Joe says, Grimjaw paying for the gotcha skin for Sparks. Dude, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this fund updated. This is probably the second biggest event fund we've ever had. One of the anniversaries, we had like 230-ish, I want to say, which was completely nuts. But this like I said, this is a very big fund. This is the second biggest one we've had. All right, let me replace the pinned message, and we'll pin this over here on the other chat as well. Yep, keep it there unless I manually remove it. All right, dang. Okay, so what's next to do? I totally got like thrown by that. I need a drink.
Let's finish this in one fell swoop.
Okay, I think maybe it's time to do polls. Remove all of popping off with all the emojis. Yeah, I guess we can do polls. Should I wait a little bit? You know what? Let's get Simroom out of the way. After we do Simroom, then I'll do the Raven polls. Might as well be done with like the tedious stuff, you know?
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
It's going to be a bore, isn't it? I mean, yeah. You're right. The Infant Draw says, got her to max limit break in 70 pulls. That is insanely lucky. You got max limit break in 70 pulls. Most people would only have 1 copy at that point. Better than your Eve pulls, which took 90 for max limit break. Bro, what are you on? Like, it... Hacks. What's up, Deep Blue? All right, let's end this simulation. Okay. To the lobby. We'll record the polls live as well. So we'll do a poll video for anybody who didn't catch the stream. Okay, anything last minute that I should open here before I start? Let's max out our iron resources. The Infant Draw says you got nothing but abnormals. I mean, hey, I think you're doing well. Can we get SSRs? No. Okay. Saving the luck for the pulls on the unit. That's okay. We also have some molds, and I have some blue tickets. So we'll kind of intersperse those in the pulls as well. And, okay, let me see. What do you get from the gacha? Maybe we just start with this. So I'm going to get 10 rainbow tickets. A bunch of blue tickets. Only really the 10 rainbow tickets help me, though, on the pulls for Raven. What about the Raven Pass? I would get 5 rainbow tickets. Obviously more later on, but 5 rainbow tickets right now. For Neuralink, I'll get 5, 7. So we'll get 7 from this today. And then if we go to the cash shop, so let's see. If I were to get all those, this is what? 50, right? This is 50. Am I wrong? I think to max it out, that's 50. And then, oops. So 50, 70, 90 if I got both of these passes. So then if we go to the cash shop, we got the step up package. Only 100 gems. Oh, it's free. Oh, that's right. I forgot they interspersed the like free gems between the step ups. I could go to the step up. Step up is pretty good value, but not for like pure pulls. I could do a custom package. Let me see. No, it's always only gems here. I can't add more gems, so probably not a custom package either, because we're gonna need all the pulls we can get. Let's see, Nikke upgrade. Yeah, the step up is very good bang for your buck, but not necessarily for gacha pulls only. What's up, Sergeant? Welcome. Let's see. For the gacha, wish they would give you pulls proportional to the number they give with the passes. You'd be more tempted to do more gachas. Okay, this would give me 2 multis for 20. I might go for this. That would take me to 110. Yo, there is so much shit going on in this. This is like 25-ish. Let's see, if I got these two, that would come out exactly right. That would like be perfect. Let's see. It's 65 rainbow tickets altogether, you believe, in the step up? You only use let me see the polls. Let's see. Maybe I'm not assessing this right. So okay. If I did the entire thing, that's 55, 85, 105, 125, 130. 130 is a lot. Because if I did 130, that leaves me with only 45 left. We could do the 2 passes, but not Eve's gotcha skin. Gives you 67 tickets. $30, $31, $41, $42, $52, $67. Yeah, it is 67. 67 plus, let's see, 3,000. 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, A little under 11,000 gems and 67 tickets. Is Raven good? We'll find out, but I want to say probably not, but she also might be bugged, which we'll talk more about later. I could just not do... Well, no. Thing is, with the step-ups, if you don't go to the end, it's not good value. It is good value if you go all the way. So I could do the step-up, and then just get these 2 passes. And just skip the skin suit gacha. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. Okay. Let's get the passes right now. I'm gonna hide my screen. Okay. Purchase. Let's see. Okay. Welcome, blah, 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 blah. Yes, continue to review order. Okay, purchase successful. All right, you can see we just got the Raven skin. We'll claim our 5 tickets. And now we're going to get the Neuralink skin. Kind of feels bad not getting the gacha skin. But I think this is actually it does make a lot more sense. Getting the step up is very good value, and I didn't realize there were so many pulls in it. It's been a long time since I've really looked at it, to be honest. Okay, we just got the Neuralink skin. Of course, we have to wait for the skin, but there we got 7 rainbow tickets. This is a special step up. It's different than the other ones. Okay, all right, all right. Well, that kind of explains why it seems better than I remember it being. Did I already wipe out? I did, okay. Okay, so that was 40 U's, technically 39.98. So now the step up. They still haven't added the ability to buy all the gacha tickets all at once. Dude, the fact that there's no just like select things in the store and then purchase is kind of insane. Like, they should be making buying things be as frictionless as possible. Like, come on. The fact that they're making it difficult for people to buy things is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to hide my screen again, but we're going to buy this whole step up. All right, so we will buy this And we have to do every individual part of the step up as well. Oh, well, there's a notification. I can't see it. I can't see it. Hold on. The billing screen is covering everything. Thank you for whatever that was. I'll check it in a second. All right. And purchase. Alright, that's 45. Okay, what was this? Grimjaw has super chatted. Bro. Grimjaw has super chatted another $60. And he says, get the gotcha skin. Bruh. Alright, thank you so much. We will get the gotcha skin. We will make it rain on Eve. That's nuts. Okay. Thank you for the donation. The Infinite Draw says Grimjaw a legend. Gantz showing the money emojis. Dude, why are we not making it rain with rupee in the chat? Come on, guys. I want to see those rupee emojis. The shopaholics in the chat right now. Dude, that's nuts. All right, let me finish getting this step up. All right, we'll buy this. What's up, Lone Syndicate? Welcome to the stream. You really should be able to just do like all steps of the step up at once. There we go, Lone Syndicate popping off with the rupee money emojis. This is probably the most appropriate situation to be using that. All right, I'm on step 6. We're still buying the step up. Shopaholic Shine. Matthew Gomez also putting in the rupee emoji. All right, I'm to step 9. I'm buying step 9 now. Okay, let's close that. Got free step 10, free step 11. Step 12. All right, this is the big one. This is the big one. Review order. And claim the last free one. I'll go ahead and show my screen again. You can see we got all of the step up package. We'll grab our last free reward, which is our equipment selection box, which honestly I don't really need, but I'm sure I will at some point. Lone Syndicate got Raven in 8 multis. A little rough, but it's not terrible. Hopefully you got something else along the way. That would be cool. Okay. So we finished our step up package. So, oh shoot, let me go back. Oh no. I fucked up, guys. Can somebody tell me how much was the step up package? I forgot to write it down and now I can't see it. What's the total for all the step ups? I didn't realize that, like, if I selected the last one, it would just disappear. I think it's like 70-ish, but I need to know exactly how much it is. If anybody can tell me how much all that adds up to, that would be greatly appreciated. Because I want to say, oh no, it's 90-ish, I think. But yes, if someone could tell me exactly how much all steps of the step-up package is, that would be great. Okay, so I guess we're doing the costume gacha now. Let's get it. Sponsored by Grimjaw. Our resident whale, apparently. Okay. So, I need to buy... How many tickets do I need to buy to make this exactly? I just buy all 5 of these, right? Is the $50? I think I buy the 5 times $9.99 one. Oh, yeah, it's 130. 135. You're right, because I did say I would only... Okay, it's 135. It's 135. Because we had... It was going to be exactly the amount if I bought the 2 other skins, so that makes sense. Okay, so, let's see, plus 145. So that would be... Yeah, 175 spent, so there, it came out exactly even. And so, and then I think I buy, and thank you for showing me in Canadian. You did what you could, Infinite Draw, excuse me. Dang, Lone Syndicate only got Raven from his multis. Nothing else, that's unfortunate. But hey, congrats on getting her, at least you got Raven. Okay, so yeah, I think I just buy this times 5. So we're going to hide my screen again. Gonna have to freaking purchase this 5 times. One day they'll make this easier. One day. Although I wonder, there are kind of like weird specific laws in different regions. There might actually be something that says you have to buy things one at a time. That's totally possible that like that's a thing in Korea or Japan or something, and they don't want to have to make like different versions of the store, right? I could see that as being something that is possible. And that's why we don't have that feature. Because there are some pretty strict rules on like mobile game purchasing in other countries. That idea just kind of occurred to me. We're gonna buy 3 more of these guys, 3 more of these. It's gonna take a bit of time. Sup, Black Ace? Welcome to the stream. Currently wailing out here for all the Stellar Blade stuff. Thank you to all the generous donations from everybody and the insanely massive donations from Grimjaw today. And the fact that not only do you have to buy them one at a time, but then you have to wait for it to like load the store and it like connects to like do your payment and it just like everything takes forever. All right, one more. Good lord. Okay, we finally got there. You guys can see my screen again. Alright, well that officially uses up the fund. Once again, thank you so much to everybody who donated, and a huge special thanks to Grimjaw. We cleaned things out. Let me unpin the message. Unpin. And how do I unpin over here? Unpin this message. All right, now I'll just put an invite link to my Discord and we'll pin that in the chat. For any new people, if you want to join, we have a great community. Welcome. Don't forget to stream a like and consider giving me a sub as well on the channel. I am like this close to 5K subs. All right, so my Discord. And then let me just pin this really quick, and then we'll start our rolls for the gacha. Pin message. Pin message. All right. Okay, here we go. Should we start? Maybe we'll start recording here. We might as well get these gacha polls in the video. Let's do it. Yeah. Miss Olive, presumably Vermoose partner, wants to play Pikmin Bloom. Where's the Nikke Pikmin Bloom collab? All right, well, hey, enjoy your time gaming. Pikmin can be fun. I have also played Pikmin with my partner as well. Dude, suggest it. Next time in the next survey, be like, Shift Up. We need that Pikmin collab. Is Raven worth getting? What's up? Welcome. Well, probably not, but we'll talk about it in a second. I'm literally going to do the polls right now. And let me start recording. All right, here we go. We got our chat up. Good stuff. All right. Hey everybody, Sparks back with another Goddess Victory Nikke video, and I am recording live while streaming here, and we are going to do polls for Raven. But before we get to Raven, I am also going to do the polls for the Eve Gotcha skin. Shout out to all of the people who donated with the super chats over the last month or two. Thank you for allowing me to make these purchases and share it with all of the viewers out there. It's been a lot of fun, and a very special thank you to Grimjaw, who donated a very large bulk of this fund. But anyway, you're all awesome, and thank you for watching. So let's go ahead and do the polls. We're gonna max out this gotcha skin. Eve looks great. As much as I would love to get the one for Scarlet as well, Shift Up messed up. And as someone who bought Stellar Blade for the PS5 on day one, the fact that I can't get the Scarlet skin definitely hurts. But anyway, let's focus on the positive here. We're getting Eve's skin suit. We're getting Eve's skin suit. She looks great. I was just saying that like literally every skin for Eve looks great. There's so many good different options. And hey yo, look at that. Probably the most valuable thing on here, other than the skin itself, is the thing that I just got. Getting those collectible upgrades is super, super valuable. Dang, someone in chat just said 250 pulls to get Raven. That is extremely rough. I am so sorry for your loss. Also, people in chat saying hello to YouTube. Everybody in the comments who is watching the VOD right now, say hello back to chat. And let me know how many pulls it took you to get Raven. And also if you got the gotcha skins for Raven, or not Raven, for Eve or Scarlet. Hopefully it didn't take you 250 pulls to get your Raven. That would suck. It also looks like Raven might be bugged. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Shocking. We got Eve's skin. Who saw that coming? Let's put this in the lobby right away. Let's put this in the lobby. Alright, we'll take out Rosanna for the moment. Alright, that was everything, right? We got everything? Sweet. Alright, we're good. Let's check out. Yo. This is like kind of a summer collab skin too, I guess, because she's on the beach getting splashed by the waves. All right, let me just get rid of this notification because my OCD is going to kill me if I don't. This is definitely a good luck charm for our Raven pulls now. Anything I should buy in here at the last second? I think I am good. All right, so time for the main event. We got Raven. We're going to ignore the fact that she's maybe kind of mid. We're going to be doing testing live on stream, and I will also be uploading a Raven testing video and discussing about what might be wrong with her right after this, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video as well. We're going in with 16,000 gems and 101 rainbow tickets, so the goal is to max limit break. We might not make the goal, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. We have to get one no matter what. If I don't even get one, though, that'd be rough. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, another person in chat said they're 200 pulls in and no Raven. Good lord. All right, please be good to me. We're turning dev mode on. Shift up. Bless me with Raven. We got the orange spark, guys. We got the orange spark. Show me the abnormal. Do you know how much hate I'm going to get after people saying they had like 200 more pulls not getting her? And if I one-tap her? Dr. Eagles is a member on YouTube, getting into the YouTube video there. Thank you for continued support of the channel. Dr. Eagles has been a long-time supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. Ah, it's Elysian. Dude, how epic would that have been if I actually one-tapped Raven right there? We get a Helm. That's a good one. That's a good one. I will take the copy of Helm. That's a pretty good way to start out. We also have our purple light in the background, bluish. It looks more blue IRL, by the way. It's kind of showing up purple on screen, but it's supposed to match Raven, as is the tradition. You guys will just have to believe me that it's actually the color that matches Raven. All right, let's go. Dude, Lone Syndicate, don't joke about that. Don't joke about that. we don't want to get demonetized. All right, poll number 2. All right, Raven, come on. The fact that Raven is broken in more ways than one is so true to her character. Raven has a lot of layers, we'll say that. All right, that was a miss. That was a miss. Multi number 3. Come on, Raven. This is a fight that I actually always found very easy in Stellar Blade, by the way. Which is weird. No change. Because she's known as one of the hardest fights in the game, but there are some other fights that I definitely struggled on more. But I pretty much just destroyed her in the actual Stellar Blade fight. Alright. Multi number 4. Multi number 4. Please show me Raven. Raven defeating me in pulls more than she did in her own game. Lone Syndicate is also a member on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support. Lone Syndicate, also a long-term supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. Says, only 3 more months until you get a bachelor's degree in physics. Sparks, keep up the great work. A++. The highest tier of my memberships is called Culture Graduate. So that's the reference there. Thank you. Okay. Multi number 5. Come on, Raven. Yes, we got the change. We got the change. Okay, abnormal. Okay, 4th one. 1, 2, 3. Next one's Raven. It's got to be Raven. Abnormal. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Shift up. That was, dude, Raven on 5 polls. That's perfect. Like, that's honestly just slightly above rates. I will take it. I also already got the pass for her, so we'll be putting on the skin once we get through enough days of that. It is the Summer Alice skin. Also got the Neuralink skin for Eve, by the way, thanks to the donations of viewers. All right away, as is tradition, we got to put her in the lobby. We got to, ayo, there's Eve. Let's put her in the lobby right away. So we'll be taking out Bay, unfortunately, but you know, Raven looks good too. And let's go ahead and check her out.
Rust buckets like these have humans on the ropes.
Dude, she's
How painfully pathetic.
she's so rude. That's like a thing that she does in the game a lot. We're like, ha, 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 ha. It's honestly, it's a little cheesy if I'm being real here, but you know, that's kind of how games are sometimes. She's actually a really interesting character. Her other side is more interesting, though. That's all I'll say about that. Okay, we got to put her in the synchro, too. Congrats in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we have to show her that we value her. Otherwise, you know, she'll be like, all right, 1 copy's enough for you. Get her in there.
Yes, that's it.
There we go.
More.
And we'll get back into the polls right away. Okay, so we still have 50 more tickets and 16,000 gems, and we now have enough to get 1 pity. So we have 230 gold tickets. I'm hoping for miracle luck here, so then I can use gold tickets on Eve to get my last cores of her. But we'll see how this goes. All right, poll number 6. You love Raven's demeanor. I mean, it's she's cool. She's a very interesting character. Change. No. All right. Multi number 7. Raven number 2 coming in. There we go. Show me more than 1 copy. More than 1 copy. Oh! Ask and ye shall receive. Okay, okay. Double Raven right here. I can feel it. I can feel it. We got the first one. There's abnormal. That's Raven Limit Break 1. You know what would have been super cool is if there was a gacha skin for Raven as, without giving spoilers, people haven't played Stellar Blade. Let's just say her black skin. That would have been super dope. Not the most fan servicey, of course, but that would have been a super dope gacha skin to give Raven. All right, let's see it. Let's see. Can we get number 2? Show me another abnormal. Come on. Come on. Streamer luck. Ah, oh, it's Elysian. Okay, I mean, at least one of them was Raven. One of them was Raven. And it's a mask. It's the wrong mask, but it's still masked. Mask looks good. In theory, it would be a good team member for Eve, but also, like, we have better options at this point. All right. Let's limit break our girl. She's probably down towards the bottom. Yep, there she is. Let's give her her first limit break. Let's also give her her equipment right away. I had a full set waiting for her.
Can I become stronger?
Yes, you can, Raven. Yes, you can. All right, we need 2 more. We need 2 more. Multi number 8. Ooh, we got another gold spark. Let's go. Dude, the luck on the Stellar Blade Collab has been completely insane. My pulls for Eve were amazing, and then I did viewer pulls for Eve, and they were even more insane. And it looks like the luck is carrying over here to Raven pretty well. Oh, it's missileless. A lot of SSRs. Hey, look at that. A Quincy. Love to see it. She is the newest member emoji that I added for Twitch memberships when I started offering those. Chat says Master of Sparks. That's right. Dude, getting to Quincy, she's actually getting pretty close to getting Core 7, I think. All right, here we go. Core. Pole 9, not Core 9. That would be crazy. Didn't you know you can get Core 9? Another gold spark. Dude, never miss. Never miss. All right, show me abnormal. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're up to limit break 2, guys. We're up to limit break 2. The dream is totally possible. The dream is totally possible. Now, I could pity her right now, but we're going to keep going. We're going to see if we can get her with gems. Let me find her. She made it up to the 2nd row now. There we go.
Is this growth? How long has it been since I felt something like this?
How long has it been since you felt something like this? And let's limit break Quincy while we're at it. Oh, she's not as high as I thought, still. Core 4 is pretty nice. Another one of my favorites. I liked her since even her original form in the Liberation. One of my favorite characters. Okay. Back to recruit. We got one more pull of tickets. One more pull of tickets. Come on, abnormal. Change. No, that would have been insane. I think we got 3 gold sparks in a row. That was already super insane. Okay, we're dipping into the gems and we don't have a ton of them. We can do 4 multis. Oh, no, 5. 5 multis. 5 multis. Okay, here we go. One more Raven. One more Raven, guys. We haven't even been pulling that long. We're only like, what, 14 minutes into the video? Change? No. Okay. Gem pull number 2. Dang, people in chat already finished with the event story. Gold Spark! Dude, I think I've literally gotten more. I said this when I was summoning for Eve too. I think I've literally gotten more gold sparks, and it's a double, than I have gotten not gold sparks, and that is our 2nd double pull. What is happening here?
Leave it to me.
Praise shift up. It's a pilgrim! Oh my god, can we get Snow White? Holy shit, what if it was... Oh, okay, alright. It's Rapunzel, it's Rapunzel. I've always had a soft spot for Rapunzel. I'll take it, I'll take it. Another pilgrim is always good.
Don't you know?
There we go, and that's our last one. We got abnormal. That is max limit break Raven.
Everything I do is
That is crazy. I was really doubting that we would get there. Dude, look at that. What? That is nuts. Okay. Before we end the video, let's do this. We still got what? 3 polls left that we can do. So let's Limit Break Rapunzel. That's Core 2 Rapunzel. Enhance.
It would be nice if I was a bit more.
She was my first ever pilgrim, by the way. Really helped me in the early stages of the game. Like, her heals were so clutch on day 1. Oh, I forgot I also got Helm. Let's core her. Core 3 Helm. I don't know if there's any other units that I've forgotten to be coring up along the way here.
Never mind.
But anyway, let's get to Raven. Where is she at? She's still down here low because she doesn't have any, like, skill levels or equipment. Limit Break 3. There we go. Now I just need to put her Max Limit Break wallpaper into the lobby. Oh, that's interesting. It's like really zoomed in on her face. Kind of like how A2's was. All right, lobby application. Do I take out Lily? That feels a little sad to take out Lily, but maybe we do just for now. We'll do it. All right, let's see what her Max Limit Break wallpaper looks like.
This is all for him.
All for him. If you know, you know. Okay, it's more zoomed out for this. This is good. That looks good. Dude, you can see all the energy around her. She does this cool, like, teleportation thing when you're fighting her. It's pretty badass. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. For those of you still watching on stream, we're going to keep going. And don't forget, if you're watching the VOD, the next video is going to be our Raven testing, and we can talk about the potential bug that she has as well. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Consider giving me a sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video and the next stream. That's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done. High-level gameplay right here. We just... That was so much better than that could have been. Like, that was crazy. That was really crazy. I see we have a lot of congrats. Very nice. Thank you. Matthew Gomez, you have been noticed, and I see you're popping off with the emojis for my pilgrim that I pulled. Grab this. Grab this too. Okay, you know what this means? Because that went so well, we have stuff left over for Eve. So, I think we keep going, guys. I think we keep going. Awesome wallpaper, both badass and sexy. Yeah, dude, like, that's what you want for most of these characters, right? Like, it's like the perfect combo. Okay. Dr. O says you got 3 copies of Siren from your Raven pulls, so now she's core 3. Dang, coring out Raven. Nice, okay. 3 copies of oh no, you got 3 copies of Siren. So Siren is core 3. Okay, nice. Dude, getting 3 copies of Siren during Raven? That's crazy. That's crazy luck. Okay. Oh, Mast. Mast is the one. Dang, she didn't make it into the video. All right, where's Mast? Let's core 2 Mast. Core 7 Eve time. Yeah. We got to get really lucky to core 7 Eve. We're gonna try. And then I'll keep doing polls, like, because I'll earn more tickets, like, through the event, right? We'll still get like a few more here and there. So we'll keep doing whatever we need to do to try and get Eve. So Eve currently sitting at core 4. Let's go to recruit. Okay, so we can do 3 copies or 3 polls, and then get 1 with gold tickets for sure. He felt like it was a pilgrim banner, but had barely got 2 ravens. Dang. Okay. First poll for Eve. Core 5, guys. Core 5. Let's go. We gotta celebrate her new skin suit that she just got. Change? No change. Come on, Eve. I like you more than Raven. Oh shit. We gotta change the lights. Oh my god. Where's my thing? Okay. Dude, I just wasted a pull without doing the lights. Okay. BRB in just a second. I fucked up, guys. How did I let that happen? All right, we got green light in the background now. Okay, okay. I wasted the precious few pulls that we had without putting a green light. Okay, also, let's go to the lobby again really quick. All right, we got to have Eve showing on the lobby. We're going to do this right. Okay. Second multi. I almost just pulled on Raven. Oh my god. All right, second multi for Eve. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Eve. Yes, we got the gold spark. Come on. Triple Eve pull right here. Triple Eve pull. Let's finish it. Okay. You know, that would have made a good story, right? Please be Eve. Please, 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 please be Eve. I think it's the next one. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Core 5! Core 5! Oh my god, the dream is alive, guys. The dream is alive. There we go. Alright, we gotta do one more multi. If we can get her on the next multi, then I pity her and we're done. Oh my god. Alright, alright, alright. Let's core her. Let's core her. Core enhancement.
I can feel my strength surging through me.
Here we go.
What a familiar sensation.
It's a familiar sensation. Okay. Okay. Core 6. Core 6 right here. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I need all the positive energy in the chat right now. We got to think green cake thoughts, okay? Never thought those words would come out of my mouth. But let's... Eve, right here. This would be insane if we could get this to happen. Come on. Come on. Prayers in the chat, everybody. Our last pull for Eve. And then we can pity and core 7 her right here on stream. Please, please, please. Come on, Eve. Oh, we got the gold spark! Oh my god, come on, come on. Let it happen. Show me abnormal. Show me Eve. Yes! Yo, we got there! That's crazy! What is happening? Oh my god. Dude, how? That is such amazing luck. Dude, my summoning skills are unmatched, okay? You guys have already said it. Master Spark. Master Gold Sparks. That is wild. That is wild. Maybe I have to officially change my name of the channel. Let's... Okay, let's core 6 her. What? Bro. Alright, alright. First ever core 7 banner character that I've ever done. Oh wait, I don't need to go here. I need to go to the shop. I don't know why I'm like feeling nervous. Like there's nothing to be nervous about anymore. There's nothing to be nervous about anymore. We already won. Okay. Alright, give me the Eve. 30 pulls in a dream, and we absolutely got there. Dude, that is nuts. Like, and we ended, like, I literally had nothing left. That is so crazy. Okay, okay. Here we go. Core up. There we go. There we go. Bro. We just did it in exactsies. Like, we just... Max limit break Raven, core 7 Eve. It all happened right here. I think I probably got to make this a video too. So nuts. If these polls are not worth a like, you don't know what is. Dude, for real, everybody, give this stream a like. If you're watching on Twitch, please give me a follow, subscription on YouTube. That was crazy. And, yo, check this out. We also just hit 5K subs on YouTube. A new milestone. That is a massive milestone. Thank you to everybody for the support. Actually making 5K happen. That's a really cool milestone. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. We've been approaching it. Thank you to everybody who has supported me for the last 2 years. Reaching 5K subs on YouTube is so cool to see, and obviously it couldn't happen without you guys. Like literally, you guys are the ones that are making this happen. Thank you to everybody for making the donations, all the channel members, all the super chats, all the subscriptions on Twitch. Thank you so much. I'm just in a really good mood right now because I just Core 7'd Eve and got Max Limit Break Raven. That was nuts. All right. Go buy lottery tickets. I don't know. Do whatever it is that you do. The universe and the stars have aligned. Okay. All right. Let's go back to Raven because this is still Raven Day. All right. Let's go to our normal multicolored lights. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. That is a bat is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. What am I even doing now? I don't... What is life? All right. So I guess let's see if there's anything to open in the inventory. Let's get these collectible boxes. And what's up, Alvina and WBB2556? Anybody else that just came into chat? What's up, Orifly? What's up? And welcome all the lurkers as well. I am an official Nikke content creator, and it's good to have you all here. We just got a Pilgrim support chest, which I probably will not need in 1,000 years. Okay. I have so much Pilgrim gear, it's silly. So, I think we should do Interception, and then we'll level up Raven's gear. Dr. Eagle says, you can also equip your Core 7 Shiny Eve icon. Yo, that's true. Okay, let's do this. Of course, Snow White is still my main girl, okay? She'll never be permanently replaced. But for now, for today, in honor of this monumental achievement, we're gonna go with Eve. Yeah, we get the shiny icon. There we go. And let's mix up our displayed units here as well. So Eve is already on the profile picture, so we don't need to do her. So we will do Raven, of course. And we should put Lily on there, you know, why not? Gotta put all the Stellar Blade characters on there. Where's Lily?
Me?
she was like in disbelief. She's like, oh, me? Oh my gosh. At least, you know, she doesn't have any delusions of grandeur. All right, and then what else? We'll go with Mihara on there. And let's do the Nier characters. We'll like go for our other beloved collab characters. Oh, you know what? Instead of Mihara, we'll do Black Suit Ray, and then we'll get A2 and 2B on. There we go. It's all collab themed. Dude, I've never had a shiny icon. I think so. She's my third Core 7 unit. I think that's what Eve is. How long have I been official? For quite a while. Not from the beginning, because I started literally from zero. It was just like a random dude. I'm like, I'm gonna make videos. I want to say maybe like, I don't know, 6 months into making videos for Nikke, something like that. I don't know exactly though. Okay, so what do I have? I have Max Core Eve. I have Max Core Leader. And then I think my other one is Exia, who I don't even have her treasure. I should get her treasure since I have her Max Core. Those are my 3 Max Core units. Okay, so Interception. If Eve is distributed damage and Raven is burst skill damage, they can't be on the same team, right? I mean, yeah, for a solo raid, that probably does not make sense. You're not going to want them on the same team. You know, if you're just fighting like a random Iron Week boss, then like sure, why not? Okay, Interception. All right, gonna fight Kraken. All right, guys, we're gonna make this challenging for no good reason. All right, so we got Eve. It's not gonna be that challenging, and we got Raven wherever she is. Our completely unleveled Raven.
I draw my sword only in service to him.
I draw my sword only in service to him. She's referencing him a lot. Probably a lot of people who haven't played the game are like, who is this dude she keeps talking about? Okay. Let's start. This will actually probably be not that bad. Like, hopefully Raven doesn't die. But dude, we did it with Lily before. We did it with completely unleveled Lily, so this should not be a problem. If it's a problem with Raven, then Raven is an even bigger problem than I thought. I didn't equip the skin on Eve. Yo, I just put it in the lobby, but I didn't equip it. Okay, we gotta go do that after this. Her attack animation is pretty sick. Like, she's the only unit that just teleports to actually attack her enemies. We have no on-element DPS units. But as we know from when we did the clear with Lily, it doesn't matter because Siren is just going to carry us all. And then after this, we'll level up her equipment, level up her skills, and then do our official testing. Okay. I may have destroyed that too soon. I messed up my timing. I was being sloppy. Oh! I got lucky. I got super lucky. Okay. Alright. We've passed tier 6. We're on our way to tier 7. Oh, come on. This shield is really messing up my day. We're like a sliver away. Bro, we missed the tier 7. We were so close. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Alright, it's fine. Jake asked, Master Sparks, how did you get Raven? You also wanted to get her. You have already Eve. You just got to pull for her. Her banner is up now. It just started today. So as long as you have tickets or gems, you can get her. Lone Syndicate says, with Eve and Raven, it's just endless judgment cuts. Not sure if anyone will get that reference. Well, if they do, they do. Okay. So, disappointing on the DPS there. How is it that we did not get tier 7? Who was the other unit that I was using? I don't remember. But yeah, we were clearly lacking DPS there. It was extremely close, though. Alright, so now let's... I should have leveled up Raven's skills. Let's level up Raven's skills. And then we'll go back and fight Kraken again. And then it'll level up her equipment. We're doing this the hard way. Here she is. I think I have enough to max out everything without a problem. Oh, you know what, Dr. Eagles? I should have put Helm on burst and made Raven the off burst. That's totally true. We probably would have gotten there without a problem if I had done that. Okay. We'll go back to leveling up more skills. Oh, dude. I have so many, it's like easy to get to 10. I'm kind of in the habit of like leveling them evenly. So if I'm like, oh, if I'm run out, but I have like so many boxes, it doesn't even matter. Okay, we'll also give her a doll. This is definitely going to give her a big power spike. And sure, we'll maintain all of these. Remember, if you're a brand new player, start with the blue doll and your blue boxes. It's easier to get super successes that way. Then change it to automatically get a 5 purple doll, a level 5 purple doll, and then level up from there. All right. See if we can get lucky. How do I have so many upgrade materials? Because I'm a day 1 player. And recently the event from Drake was insane. All right, we did not get lucky. Which basically I just saved all those from the Drake event. Because I didn't need them for anything. Yeah, the Drake event came in clutch, for real. I feel like everybody has a lot of resources now. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. We got the good luck this time. Siren was my only win unit. Yes, very true. But the fact that we cleared it before, I was surprised at. And I was using... I was using Helm and Eve to burst, and then I just had Lily like as my off burst unit. We're not having as good of luck on this, but hey, I would have rather it go the way that it did, you know, getting the good luck on the polls. There we go. We got to phase 10. Thank you. Thank you. Can I get lucky on this too? Yes, on the first one. Nice. All right. So 15, and now let's change this to an SR. And then we'll maintain. Yeah. 2.2% chance, guys. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Okay. Well, what's my percent? 20%? All right. Let's try 2 of these. 8% chance is not good enough. Isn't Lily also wind? Not that it matters, but you might have. Yeah, actually, I guess you're right. I didn't even think about the fact that Lily is wind. Maybe she was helping there. The Infinite Draw says use Scarlet Black Shadow for Kraken. Coming in with the pro tips here. All right, let's use 2 more. All right, the luck is not with us. Okay, we got 2 of these. We'll do them one at a time. Bruh. All right, one more. Come on, please be a super success. No. All right, we got to phase 6. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Okay. All right, off to fight Kraken again. Should I put in Lily again? Just completely screw myself over instead of using Crown? Okay, so... Yes. No, in all seriousness, yes. Black Shadow Scarlet is definitely the unit that you want to use for this. But we're just having fun. Okay, so let's try it like this. We're still going to leave Helm as the off-burst. Dude, that is the way of the dolls. I always have bad luck with the dolls. It's my biggest challenge in this game. Lone Syndicate got Crow's doll to level 15 off a super success. Nice. I'm happy for you. Okay. Everyone follow me. I'm going to switch back and forth between Raven and Siren this time. It might make a very small difference. I'm going to bring up the shield here. Oh no, I missed. Alright, to our quick time event. We're past stage 5. Come on, Raven, show me that DPS. In theory, this is a very good boss to fight with Raven. We don't have elemental advantage, but parts just constantly respawn with Kraken, which is exactly what Raven wants. So, she's not weak element, she's just not strong element. And she should be getting her her effects for destroying parts like all the time in this fight. 30 seconds left. Like, Kraken might respawn parts more than literally any other boss. Alright, we're coming up to our tier 7. There we go, we got tier 7. We have 3 seconds left to go. All right, let's check this damage. Let's check this damage, guys. The moment of truth. Raven is trash. Raven is trash. You heard it here first. All right. We all know that she doesn't have any equipment leveled up. So, it is what it is. All right. She got us there to our tier 7. That's all we needed her to do. All right, let's quick battle this last one.
All clear. Where do we go next?
Ooh, nice. Triple custom module. That was good. That was good. Okay. Let me put this team back so I don't forget and hate myself later. Although we got the tier 7 anyway. Like I said, I'm expecting Raven's damage to not be great. You know, it seems like she has a problem. It seems like she has a problem. We got another custom module. But we'll level up her equipment and we will do some more tests with her. Dude, Eve is now my #1 strongest unit. That's pretty cool to see. That is pretty cool to see. Okay. So, where's Raven? Hello? Raven? Raven? Oh, there she is. Okay. She's on the 4th row right now. Fix/buff incoming, surely. Well, she might literally just not even be working properly. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna make a video for our testing. Okay, let's level up. Ooh, yeah, let's modify this equipment. What am I hoping for here? Elemental damage, attack, and charge damage, probably. Maybe a couple lines of ammo. Elemental damage and charge speed. The problem here is I don't think charge speed actually helps her. But in theory, that would be good. Let's level up the arms now. Right, there's our 5. We're probably not going to be able to get to her boots, unfortunately. I'll probably have to wait on that. Equipment modification. Attack and another charge speed. Of course. But, dude, getting the attack line is nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, chest. Does Raven's chest need upgrading? Let me know in the comments below. Alright. Level 5. We will overload this. Charge speed and critical damage. Bro, it really likes giving her charge speed after I said I don't know if charge speed is really relevant for her. We now have 3 lines of it. Okay, and then we'll go as much as we can on the boots. We'll probably get to like level 3 maybe. Level 3. Level 4. I don't think we're just shy of level 5, I think. Yeah, we can't get to level 5. But let me see. Are there any, like, duplicate? Probably not enough. But I may have ones where I have a bunch of them. Anything? I got all my stupid pilgrim gear that I'm saving for no reason. The game knows best. Let's see. If I am correct, equipment will be key for a boost damage and defense stats boost. Yes, overload equipment is very valuable. That is definitely true. Overloads are a huge spike over just leveling up your normal gear. The biggest thing that helps your CP, though, other than just like levels, is going to be your skill levels, though. This makes it your biggest difference. Oh, I never had a cube on her. Guys, I did not have a cube on her. Okay, all right. Well, let's give her a cube. Okay. That should also make her more powerful. And then let's also level up her affection. Yep, we'll just use all of these. Got to 20. There we go, 30. I've been saving these for a while. All right, and we're gonna star her because I need to watch her videos later. Okay, so now she's much more up here in like a noticeable real place. So now let's actually start with some testing. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can re-roll her lines a little bit. Let me see this. What did we get? So charge speed and critical damage. Charge speed and attack. Elemental damage, charge speed. Okay, let's re-roll this. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. Let's re-roll it again, though. Critical damage, hit rate, and crit rate. We will not take that. Attack? Okay, cool. We got an attack line. That's good. That's good. Slightly lower attack line and charge damage. I think I want this. I probably want this. Welcome to those that just came into the stream. Okay. What's the next best thing to re-roll here? Probably still this. I hate that I'm like so close to the boots, but I'm not able to get there. Do we just do this? Is it time to let go of my goofy stockpile of pilgrim gear? Got my 8 pilgrim attacker boots, my 9 pilgrim attacker gloves, 8 pilgrim attacker chest, and 8 pilgrim attacker helmets. And just for anybody who doesn't know the history of this, I have maxed equipment on all of the pilgrim attackers, and these are all my extra pilgrim gear. It was a meme for a long time that anytime I got gear, it would be pilgrim attacker gear and everybody else was starving for it. But I think this is the time, guys. This is the time to let go. Did I invest in Lily? I did not in this game. In Etheria, I did. Okay, so how many of these can we get there? If I actually use a bunch of these, does it even matter? Is it worth the sacrifice? Oh yeah, we can. We can. Okay. We are going to keep 5 sets, Grimjaw. We're keeping 5 sets. 2 sets. We don't need. We're not peasants around here. Okay, all right. Here we go. I've been holding on to these for so long just because it was funny. All right, let's upgrade. There we go. Thank you for your sacrifice, Pilgrim Gear. Dude, this is kind of like a crazy moment on this channel. Like, longtime viewers know how crazy that Pilgrim Gear was, and I never used it. All in service of Stellar Blade, I guess. All right, equipment modification. An attack line. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's good. So we have what, triple attack lines? Of course, they're all on the first frickin' row. Why? Why? This is like with Eve when I got all elemental damage, but it was all on the first row. What is with these girls? So I don't want to lock any of this. That's so annoying. What do I re-roll here? What is my like re-roll priority? Okay, elemental damage is the most important thing. Sup, Hikro? Welcome to the stream. Polls were good. I will upload the video right after stream, and we're just getting into testing. Okay, so you should definitely watch that video, Hikro. It's kind of wild. Okay, so Orifly is a member on YouTube, celebrating 21 months as a culture graduate. We're getting all the anniversaries coming in today. He says, "Goodbye, Pilgrim Stash. It's been fun." Dude, for real. It almost like it feels nostalgic. But thank you for the continued support, Orifly. I appreciate the 21-month membership. Longtime supporter of the channel. Okay. So attack and charge damage. What's the worst thing to reroll here? I think I just leave it. I think I just leave it as is for now. Let's not stress about it too much, because spoiler alert, I don't think her damage is good. So, yeah, we'll get to that. All right, let's go to the shooting range. So we're gonna test in the shooting range, as well as in other places. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. As well as against Kraken. So I want to fight an electric boss. Welcome those who just came into the stream. We're doing some testing for Raven. Just had some insane luck with the polls. So, all right, we're fighting an electric boss. Let's do a quick review on what Raven's kit is like. So she doesn't really have anything particular that she needs here. So she's going to deal final attack as sustained damage. So in theory, we could do a sustained damage buffer, but I don't think that's worth it. Then she scales off of attack. She deals extra damage to parts, which is very relevant, in theory anyway. More damage to parts, more sustained damage, and then does final attack. So basically she's good at attacking parts and she does sustained damage. So there's no real specific team that we need to make around her. But we'll talk about that more in a second as well. Okay, so we're going to put in Raven here. And then we'll go with the standard stuff with Crown and Siren. And then who could be our third one here? If I put in, I'm tempted to put in Helm, but that's going to look even more favorable for Eve. She doesn't have anything about crit, right? I just read this. There's nothing about crit. Yeah. Yeah. Do I think she'll fall after solo raid? Look, we'll just... I won't answer that quite yet. All right. Who should be our next unit here that I add? Our fifth unit. Let's just say I shouldn't have done what I did. Do as I say, not as I do. We could just add Red Hood as our off-burst, I guess. Or you know what? Here. We're going to put our most powerful sustained damage dealer in here, okay? She does have a special gimmick against boss parts. But again, that's about what you're fighting, not what your composition is like. Okay. So let's get ready to record the video. Get a drink of water. I think it's no glasses time. Oops, all bugs, dude, for real. What's up, Iron Blood Commander? Welcome to the stream. All right, so I almost just ended the stream by accident instead of recording. Oh, I also want to be able to reference... what was this guy's name? Who is it that I follow? Adukana. All right, that's his name. Okay. Okay. He's the one that first reported kind of the weird bug activity. Wait, am I already recording? I am. Okay. All right. I think we are ready to go. Hey everybody, Sparks back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. I just did polls for Eve, and now it is time to test for her. Now, I'm going to tell you right away, she is most likely bugged, okay? And I want to give credit where credit is due. I follow a Japanese player on Twitter who posts a lot of interesting Nikke stuff. If you guys want, like, secret source of really good information, I'll leave a link to his profile in the description below. He gives some kind of interesting, good tips on things. And he's the first one that I saw anyway that reported that there might be a problem with Raven. And we're going to do our testing to actually show if this is actually real or not. But it looks like her sustained damage is probably not working as it should be. And I said, even in my initial skill analysis, that she would probably be pretty mid unless she's fighting a boss with regenerative parts, because her whole gimmick is about dealing damage to parts, which can be good, but if they don't have parts, then it doesn't do anything. Or if you only destroy parts once, it doesn't do anything, right? Or very little, at least. And also, sustained damage has just historically not performed that well. So all these things were not things really going in her favor, and now it looks like her sustained damage is not even really working properly. But we're going to go ahead and do a test here. We're going to be comparing her with Eve, as well as against like her direct competitor here as an iron attacker, fellow collab unit, and then also against her other sustained damage unit, which is Mihara over here, who will be off burst, and we're going to see who can do the most damage. We are fighting an iron weak boss, keep this in mind. So Mihara is also going to be at a disadvantage here because she doesn't have elemental advantage. And we'll do some other tests if need be, but we're going to just watch this whole one play out, and I'll like cut the results for the next ones just for the brevity's sake of the video. Also, everybody in chat, say hello to YouTube. We are doing live testing. Raven looks super cool, by the way. Still a huge fan of Raven, and maybe she'll surprise me. Maybe she'll actually do way more damage than I'm expecting. I have her at max limit break. I have all of her gear overloaded, although I was not able to level it up to 5. And then she has some elemental damage and then a bunch of attack lines. But I would like to get more elemental damage on her and maybe some ammo. She's also using the resilience cube. And she has a lot of charge speed on her gear at the moment, but I don't think charge speed is actually that great for her, because it's more like the way that she works, it's kind of like delayed attacks, and so I think we just probably want, if anything, charge damage more than charge speed on her, but we'll see how this goes. We are halfway through the test, and let's take a quick peek. Where are we at? It's not looking super great so far, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. Come on, Raven. Do something. Her skill effects are cool. Her attack animation is super dope. I love the way that she kind of like teleports forward. It's exactly what she looks like in the actual Stellar Blade game. If you don't know already, I'm a huge Stellar Blade fan and have done like literally everything possible to do in that game. I still need to stream the Nikke collab in Stellar Blade. Haven't had time to do that yet. But yeah, so there's no real specific team you need for Raven because she does sustain damage and damage to parts. And sustained damage buffers aren't really that relevant. You could use Summer Rosanna if you want. I'll do a test with her to show if that makes much difference, but we've done it with other units such as Mihara, and it's just not really that relevant. And then the only other specialized thing about her is that you're fighting a boss with parts, which I already mentioned. So, you know, just use her with the team that you want. We got generic buffers on here that I use to standardize my testing to kind of keep things consistent. And that's going to be fine for her. You really don't need a specific team to use with her. We got 20 seconds left. Can Raven catch up? Okay, here's the thing. We know Eve is going to destroy her. Will Raven catch up and do more damage than Mihara? Let me know. Pause the video. Put your comments below, okay? All right. Nice. We ended on being able to see Raven. That's good. That's appropriate since this video is all about Raven. Let's check the stats. So we did 8.5 billion damage, and the stats... Okay. Raven actually managed to out damage Mihara. She is the second highest damage dealer here. One might say, not bad, right? But let's think about this, okay? Mihara was off burst. Mihara is not getting the burst. And Raven has elemental advantage, and Mihara does not. And they did nearly identical damage. Technically, Raven squeaked out a hair more damage. This is definitely disappointing for Raven fans, I can tell you. Now, the other thing that I mentioned earlier is that Raven's best case scenario is fighting bosses with parts, because that's what a lot of her kit revolves around. So we're going to take this same team and go fight Kraken and see how the damage compares there. Alright guys, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Alright, let's go to Kraken. And we're going to test her parts damage, guys. I guess I shouldn't have reconfigured this team already. Alright, so we're going to keep things consistent. We probably won't pass Kraken like this, but that's fine. We're just comparing units within the team. Where is... Oh, wait. There's Raven. There we go. Okay, so now... if she bugged, fix her, then a new test. Yeah, we'll test her again if they change her. Okay. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Here we go. I think I should core 7. Sure. We're here in the Kraken fight, and we're going to make no excuses for Raven, okay? So, Kraken has the most frequent regeneration of parts of basically any boss you can fight, and so, in theory, this should be her best case scenario. Now, granted, she does not have elemental advantage, but none of the units here on this team have elemental advantage, so we're just going to see how this goes. And we're just going to be switching back and forth between controlling Raven and Siren just to get quick charging, and then get everybody on focus fire when we switch over to Siren and make sure we can shoot through the shields that he brings up. And again, this is level 10 skills. We have a maxed out Raven, all overloads, maxed out affection, but we do need to get her gear to level 5. So she is slightly down on stats because of that. But if she's really good at this, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Like I said, she's never going to get more parts to destroy than this. The other unit that we have seen that's kind of similar to this is Summer Sakura, which actually was a really good unit against Kraken, although times have kind of passed her by at this point. Now, even if we don't get a really high tier damage here on Kraken, don't worry about it. That's not really relevant. What's relevant is just comparing the units to each other, right? Because obviously, like, I would never recommend using Mihara to fight Kraken. We need, like, wind attackers. And that's not what we have here at all. But we're going to see if being able to tackle these parts helps out Raven's damage relative to our other girls that are also not getting elemental advantage. But they also don't have the gimmick of destroying parts that is in Raven's kit. Making sure to destroy all the tentacles possible, just for getting as many, you know, parts damage situations as we can. Alright, we just passed tier 7. That's pretty good. And that's it. Okay, okay. So again, total damage here is not really relevant. We want to see the comparison between the units that we're using. I think we ran out of excuses, guys. We ran out of excuses for Raven. Little Mermaid, unsurprisingly, carrying this team here. Mihara actually doing more damage than the rest of them. So we're seeing a little bit of RNG here, but that's fine. Raven is actually doing less damage than everyone except Crown. And is only doing twice as much damage as Crown. Okay, so what is going on here? I don't know if I can fully explain this. I don't know if anybody can actually fully explain this, to be honest. But here's what I know. So again, there's a Japanese Twitter user that I follow called Arukana, and he made a post saying that he thought that Raven's damage was surprisingly low, okay? And he felt like there was something wrong with her sustained damage, because remember, in her kit, her whole thing is that she does sustained damage. And you would think that she'd be ticking every second and dealing more damage and it would ramp up. But it seems like there's something weird here where her attack timing is not lining up with the triggers for the sustained damage. And her full charge takes longer than 1 second, and the damage is supposed to happen every 1 second. And so somehow the sustained damage is like getting reset. So it's like not actually happening every 1 second. And again, we don't really know what's happening, why that's happening, but that is the theory. The only way for me to like try and really verify that is to like go frame by frame. Other people on the internet supposedly, like in the comments, have looked into this more, and I imagine that Arukana has also done this personally. Again, shout out to him, link to his Twitter in the description below. So, I mean, it is what it is. Now, is this a problem with just like how the damage formula works, or if this is actually a bug and they can try and fix her? We don't know, but frankly, it's not looking super great for Raven. I still wanted to maximum break her no matter what. I'm, like I said, a big Stellar Blade fan, and I have no regrets. And hopefully she'll do good in the upcoming solo raid, although I think Eve is still going to have one over on her, because, I mean, Eve is just, like, doing way more damage. Like, in that first test, it was kind of insane. Eve was, like, twice as much. So that's what it is. Let me know what your experience is. If you have any more questions in the comments below, like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Consider giving me a sub and a like on the video if this was helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next video or stream. Alright guys, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it isn't great. So we'll see how Shift Up responds to this. If they actually come out and say, yeah, we think there's a bug, we're going to do something about it. by like actually fixing her or just like increasing her modifiers to overcompensate for the bug? We'll find out. We'll find out. Raven's still cool though. Let's see. Hilo Milo says, I've seen a lot of inconsistencies with her. She'll end up doing similar damage to Eve, but she does so much less than Red Hood. I mean, yeah, I would expect her to do much less than Red Hood as well. And depending on what you're fighting, I mean, like, we just saw, like, in this fight, she was similar to Eve. But I think putting them in where they're both fighting an Iron Weak boss, Eve is always going to destroy her because Eve her whole kit gets activated by elemental weakness. So it's just going to be like an even bigger gap in that situation. Her damage does seem awfully low for a new collab unit. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm usually just, you know, so you guys know, I'm usually someone who's saying like, hey, don't expect too much from these units. People will say that units are bugged when they're not really. We've gone through this a lot of times. But I think, again, in this situation, it's not just because her damage is low. I think there really is something to the fact that her kit is not working properly. But anyway, let's get into the collab event stage. Body Core 5 regenerated. Ooh, where is it? Oh, Squad Raven. What? XXOXX. Raven's Route will be available in Story 2. Okay, view the side story in Raven's Route. What? Okay, let's go ahead and do this right away before I forget where this is. Unseen. That's not really what that says, but you know. All right, let's go open this door. Hilo Milo says, you say that because at least in testing of others that you saw Eve was consistently doing equal or more damage than Red Hood. Yes. Eve does do more damage than Red Hood. Could have been the boss or situation they were in, but it seemed that way to me. Yeah, I mean, so Red Hood can do more damage. Red Hood is, the more things she can pierce through, the better. It just depends on if you can really leverage her pierce. Red Hood can still be very strong, but as a generic damage dealer, I would say Red Hood has kind of, you know, started showing her age. Raven's story's separate story tells her POV from ours. That's really cool. That is really cool. Nice, we got a body core. And it'll be interesting to see how they do that, just knowing what she's like in the main game. Like, getting Raven's POV should be very interesting. I almost wonder, this collab follows so closely to the actual game. I wonder if, like, the spoilers are too much for, like, people that then want to go play Stellar Blade after this. Like, I kind of feel like it. Red Hood comment caused you to unsub. Hey, I like Red Hood too. I'm not trying to throw shade at Red Hood. Okay, so challenge. Let's do the challenge next. Give her a target where you can pierce through multiple cores or parts or whatever, and she'll shred. All right, we have to put Raven on the team now.
I draw my sword only in service to him.
Oh, we should do it this way. Wait. There we go. Oh, no, that still doesn't work. How can I... there's no way for me to keep them in the middle and still burst with all the Stellar Blade characters. I need Lily over here. But it'll be bursting with Ray. Alright, guess I have to do something like this, I guess. I don't know why I care about this. More weird OCD stuff. They sort of did it how 2B and A2 were separate in the collab. That's cool. I like that. I like that take. Nice! Jake just got Raven first multi-ticket pull. Congrats, man. That is super good. Alright, let's claim this. I have no regrets on getting Max Limit Break Raven. I went in with eyes wide open. And I did it for the fandom. Alright, where is that can of soda? Can of soda. And you never know. Maybe, like I said, if there really is a problem with her, things could change. Dude, I feel like I spent all last stream looking for these cans, and now I can't find this one either. Neon just fell on her face. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cheat. Did you guys post it in Discord? Can number 9? Oh, can number 10, I mean. Oh, it's down in the middle. Where? I don't see anything down here. Is it hidden behind the pillar? We'll see. As you say, pull for waifu, not meta. Yep. Yeah. Play with the units you like. Have fun. Don't worry about the meta. Black Pearl. There we go. A milk coffee. I like it. I'm a big fan of canned coffee. You guys have seen me drink it on stream. Dude, that rapture just, like, spawned right on top of my head. What are we getting? 100 gems! Oh my god, what a massive reward. 100 gems. Okay, so I am actually not going to do this story on stream. I want to be able to enjoy watching the story, and we do still need to get to Etheria restart, so I don't want to rush it too much. So yeah, it is what it is. Apologies to anybody looking forward to it. I'm sure you've probably all already watched it on your own, to be honest. What do we have? Anything in here? No. Okay. Did I do everything? Oh, I haven't done Arena yet, and I have not done Tribe Tower yet. Besides, the collab units are not guaranteed to come back. Exactly. Now, with Stellar Blade, that could happen because it's owned by Shift Up, but it's definitely not guaranteed. And if it is going to happen, you know, it could be like a year from now, 2 years from now, who knows. I'd rather get them now. All right, let's do some Tribe Tower. I wish I could use Raven and Eve in here, but you gotta take a break from Stellar Blade, I guess. Tetra only is allowed. Time for some snacks. Easy victory. Thank you, Bunny Soda, for your services.
Let's hurry and get this done and head back to Snowfield.
So would Raven be good in Arena? No. Neither is Eve. They are both very, like, not arena-based units. Alright, last stage. Dude, I still can't believe those polls.
As long as you have me,
That
you'll never
was
lose this round.
that was so insane. I just used up all the gotcha luck for everyone everywhere. All at once. There we go. Easy 3 in a row.
It looks like I've won this game.
And now for Arena. Everyone's favorite mode in Nikke, right? I feel like I have to get in my daily dunk on Arena. Whoa. Got loaded a lot faster than I was expecting. Better to have luck in Nikke than not. I mean, yeah. I can't argue with that. Did you guys see they made a Marshana figure? Or, like, it's, like, the final design is up for pre-release? It's her gotcha skin. I just thought about it because I saw Marshana on that team. I know that was a popular one for a lot of people. Also, speaking of figures, I pre-ordered an A2 figure that will probably, you know, actually arrive, like, 2 years from now. But I've been wanting an A2 figure for probably over a year now. She's my favorite Nier character. And they finally made a scale figure that actually seemed like something that I would want. Because they make very few figures of her. And the ones that I have seen haven't been super great. But this one's actually pretty cool. Alright, who am I fighting here? Probably no one I can win. This is usually about where I top out on this group. How good is the figure? It is pretty good. You're talking about the Marshana one. She has like a lot of like, it's not like just on a plain base. Like she has like a lot of like stuff around her, like a little scene. All right, we'll try and fight Midna. But this is probably not a thing that I can win. No points for not trying, though. Dr. Deagle says 2 years seems quick if you get it by then. I mean, dude. Yeah. It could definitely... Yeah. Alright, so we got the 1 win. Can I rearrange teams, maybe? Dude, with the way figure releases get, like, delayed... It's very possible it's not 2 years. Like, what was that Acracia one that I have behind me? Where is it? Right here. How long did I say I was waiting for that one? It was like 4 or 5 years, something like that. It was nuts. And I forgot that I even ordered it. Okay. So, I won the first match. What if I reverse these 2 teams? Tried this. See if we can take the win this way. Dr. Eos has also waited 5 years for a figure once. It's kind of crazy. Alright, that did not work at all. We just lost all 3 that time. Alright, well, gotta try different things. Okay, so I think that's all the dailies. That's officially it. Let's take a final victory lap around the lobby. Max limit break Raven. Max limit break skin suit Eve. Normal max limit break Eve. Raven in the lobby. And Eve in the lobby as well. Oh, you know what I should do? We didn't look at Raven's alternate skin at all. Okay, so let's take a look at it, because you do get a free one. Oh, but I have to... I probably don't have it. I probably need to complete the story, and I didn't do that. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, I do have it. I do have it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so this is her alternative skin. All the skins for Eve were originally for... I mean, all the skins for Raven were originally for Eve in the actual game. Because you only ever see Raven in her standard skin. Well, not really, but... Anyway, if you know, you know. And this was an early development skin that they had for Eve. Back when Stellar Blade had, like, almost no information. And it was literally just known as Project Eve. They had this art.
Revenge does not discriminate.
So, kind of cool that they chose it here. It's a little nod to, like, people who were on board really early on.
Myself to him again.
It looks good. It's like somehow like sailor suit / very futuristic looking. This one, I gotta be honest, this is probably blasphemy. I've never really been a fan of Raven's normal design. Not like her in general, like her hair is cool, her attack animations, her sword, her character's interesting. But I always felt like this clear bib thing that dangles in front of her was just kind of strange. I don't know. I'm not really like a huge fan of it. I'm not sure what's going on. But Raven's cool, and when we get this, definitely a fan of that.
I can't believe.
All right, we gotta wait. Good things come to those who wait, I guess. Okay. Oh, wait, I did all that. Wait, did I actually put her in the skin? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. All right, let's switch games. Dude, the content right now is so good. Like, Nikke and Stellar Blade, this has been an absolute W. Like, I don't know. The collab standard is pretty high for Nikke, although it certainly had some stinkers too. But this is up there. Like, events in general for Nikke are so good, and this is definitely turning out to be one of my personal favorites. Did you get the Eve event pass skin? Yes. I mean, obviously not the skin yet, but I did get the event pass. Yes, that was all part of the Stellar Blade fund. I got the Neuralink pass and the Raven pass, and then we did the Step Up package and the Gotcha skin. And that was all from the Stellar Blade fund. All right. I need to change the game that I'm playing on Twitch. We got cool stuff to talk about in Etheria. By the way, speaking of Etheria, I uploaded a video that was a 2-week account review, like right before I went live. So check that out if you haven't already. After the stream. And let me post over on Discord. Music is not even close to how good it is in Nikke. If we're comparing the two games, Etheria's music is not bad. It's fine. It does its job. But compared to Nikke, it might as well be trash. Let's be real. So you're guessing Scarlet is the only skin you don't own, correct? Yes. All right, let me collect these rewards. All right, so level 49. I know I'm behind some of you guys. Juan says, for me, this collab was bad. Bad minigame and mid units. Bad minigame. I think the minigame is very impressive, to be honest. Although, if you're a mobile-only user, when I tried it in vertical mode, it was pretty derpy. Like, I mean, the controls weren't terrible, but just not being able to see what was happening because it was so zoomed in was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. All right, let me check in with my union and see what's happening. Has anybody posted anything on the Discord? There has been no new post about it. Okay, all right. So let's see if anything's changed here and they just didn't post anything. Are we filled in? Okay, we still have one, two. We still have 2 open spaces. Okay, 2 open spaces. Oh, let me go back in there really quick. So 2 open spaces. Did Sad is the person that I can't contact on Discord. Sad, are you in here? Sad has not replied to me. Okay. So garrison details. Let me see if Sad is one of the people who added themselves. I'm going to be sad if Sad is not on here. They are not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope they wake up. Because we have, wait, how many hours? 13 hours? Okay. Okay. It's not panic time yet. Did I collect all the chests I need to? Yeah. Okay. So, let me just give you a quick view of like where I'm at. Let's go to challenge. And I have passed a few things, even since yesterday. Can't really be mad at devs for putting Stellar Blade on mobile. Must have been absolutely difficult. Yeah, dude, it would be super difficult to make that. I'm impressed with what they did. You're playing Stellar Blade when you play the minigame. It's day and night. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, the minigame is very clunky compared to actual Stellar Blade. But, you know, it's kind of cool that they tried. Oh, we got the final boss up. Oh, wait. Let me go back to Union really quick. Maybe I just wasn't even paying attention. It is the final boss up. Okay, so I have chests to collect here. Cool, I'll take that kill chest. Okay, and then I'll need to attack this, but I'll do that later. Okay, so just had to sneeze. To challenge. So they're going to show you in Grim Pursuit. I have now managed to kill Sharon. We might try Hell on stream. That might be pushing my luck, though. I've also 3-starred Nico Nana. But if I can beat Sharon on Hell, that would get me to Hoyon, which would be cool. And then let's see where I'm at for Threshold. Hell 1, Terramaton, that hasn't changed, although my clears on Hell 1 are now consistent, as opposed to, like, I think I barely beat it once previously. Doki Doki, consistently beating Hell 2. We'll try Hell 3 on stream, maybe. That'll probably be a waste of stamina. And then I beat Nightmare 3 of Aurora. So shout out to Dr. Eagles for the suggestion of using Mia on here to dispel his buff. That was actually really helpful. I had dismissed that idea personally before he said that, just because my Mia isn't as invested and I thought she would be weak, but turned out it was worth it. So let's go to the charter. And I need to kill Doki Doki Nightmare 3 more times. Except we're actually going to do hell because it's 3 or higher. And we are going to farm some shells in the background. Get this going. Kikro says Cinderella is a little salt about on bad controls. What? But Stellar Blade can't cause it's impressive. I think you had some typos in there, but basically you're saying that like the controls are weird, but it's still impressive that it's on mobile. And I would agree with that take. Okay, so Doki Doki, we're gonna do Hell 2. And hopefully get some more Swift Rush. What I really need is this piece right here, whatever it's called. The one that is in the middle. I think it's the HP one. I really, really need one of those. All right, let's refresh. And go in. The minigame. Oh, are you talking about the Cinderella minigame? Oh, okay, yes. I do know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. All right, so let's go. This is still like a fight that I have to be really careful with. I'm not going to like blow through this at all. So I am going to manual it. We only have to do it 3 times anyway. Missed the freeze on everything. That definitely hurts. It's a struggle getting the left side pieces. Wait, left side pieces of what? I need to build my Lily more. Oh! Okay, so this is something, this is in the title of the stream. My Lily went back to level 1. Although, it is a little clickbaity, I'll admit. Because she's back to level 1 because I 6-starred her. But it does mean that she needs to be leveled again. And I was kind of going back and forth on if it was worth like 6-starring her. But I was thinking about like, I kind of have my other DPS units 6-starred already. And so I'm like, all right, either I can hold on to this, or I use Lily in like literally everything, whether it's PvP or any boss or whatever that I'm fighting. So I'll just 6-star her. It felt like I'm going to want to eventually. Now felt like the right time. Oh, get the gear on the left. Yes. That it's definitely harder because like your chances of getting any single specific type is like way lower, right? But it's been, for some reason, that middle piece, that HP one, has consistently been harder for me to get through everything. Like, I have some people still using yellow gear for that slot. I'll have, like, everything else is, like, pink and red, and then I'll randomly have, like, a piece of yellow gear. Just for that piece, because the game never wants to give it to me. Alright, we don't even need to heal. You want Lily 6-star for more speed for her. Yeah, like, exactly. I wanted to get there eventually, right? So, I don't think she's like a high priority 6-star compared to, you know, DPS units. But I have no regrets about it. The problem is, now she's all low level. And we have guild battle coming up tomorrow. And so I want to get her leveled up again. So I may actually farm some investigation, which is kind of lame. But just considering that I want her to be strong for the guild battle, I think I should. It's kind of bad timing. Alright, wave 2. auto heal in and hope for some freeze. Alright, 3 freezes. That was good. That was good. That was good. And we'll buff Rosa. Yo, that thing hit hard. It always does, though. I shouldn't be surprised. That middle guy is super scary. Alright, Rosa, do your thing. AoE heal. Bring us back to life. I've been using Valerian as well, but I think I still need a bit more investment in her. She can do well. She still kind of clears things on auto more easily, because Linglo isn't great on auto if you just do like a continuous battle, right? But if I'm in a really difficult fight where I'm like doing things manually, at my point in investment, Linglo is still doing better for me. Nice, we got the freeze. Oh my gosh, Linglo almost died right there. That was so close. This heal is honestly kind of irrelevant, because like if Linglo gets hit, she's going to be dead anyway. Oh nice, we got the freeze. Let's just auto the rest of this. Time for a candy. Flavor rolls. Get some candy wrapper ASMR. Alright, no good loot. Alright, we're just gonna run it again. Nice, triple freeze. And another freeze. Cracking it. Oh no, never mind. I got excited. There we go, another triple freeze. Kraken is so good for this stage. Okay, we're kind of to the point where we want to stop using our actual skills, or we just want to use our like skill 1. So we're ready for that second wave. Okay, wave 2. Start off with our AoE. We just want to like continually nuke them over and over. Come on, Kraken! Yes! Nice, we got the big guy too. That definitely makes the job easier. Because even though I'm relatively safe in this fight, like that guy, he can pop off occasionally and just like one-shot somebody.
砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。一緒に耳を傾けて。やっぱり。
Alright, we will heal.
目を閉じて。
And we'll buff. We get hit in the face. Hit him in the face. Alright, at this point, it's pretty much just auto, but we'll keep manualing just because. At least having Linglow's heal in the back pocket is good just in case, because like I said, that middle guy can just randomly one-shot, so... Or like almost one-shot, and then I need to heal somebody right after.
目を。
That said, this has been feeling easier than I expected. I wonder if I try the difficulty up. Is that crazy? Oh, nice. At least we got... It's Bramble, but at least we got something red. Something mythic. That's good. Nice. Okay. So let's take a break really quick. And then I'm actually going to farm investigation. Feels bad. Feels bad. But I want to level Lily more. Like I said, bad timing was 6-starring her. Okay. Yes, we'll go in with these units. So the other big thing that happened was that I reset Leanne, which felt really bad. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. So I think I had like one too many fights where her skill 2 like randomly hit the wrong things. And it just, I was like, you know what? I think we might finally be at that tipping point. And so I invested more in our boy over here. And I'm thinking he might be my next 6-star. I kind of held off on it, but I don't know. He might be the next 6-star. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do it. I think I'll do it after I get Lily leveled back up, because I don't want to just like leave him at level 1. So, yeah. And Hoyon is like finally up there. She's looking good. I still have kind of like just leftover gear on her. Like it's decent gear, but it's just kind of like, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, and also been working on my Valerian. I need to get her leveled up more as well. So Kloros kind of is waiting because I want to get both Lily and Valerian leveled up. He's insanely good with Rosa too. Yeah, I tried it a couple times and it was pretty cool. There was no regrets having like ended up invested in him. Okay, so let's try Hell 3. Grimdog says only the weak hesitate. Well, hey, I followed through. Okay, you can't call me weak. I followed through. Okay, so yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this. It's crazy how, for whatever reason, Terramaton is so much harder for me than Doki Doki. It's probably because I have a really strong Rosa. But okay. Oh yeah, I need to refresh. We might just lose stamina here, but, you know, I gotta try. And look at this. I'll get a triple Swift Rush helmet automatically if I pass this. That will be very valuable. All right. I think we stick with the team. Oof. The fact that they're already that fast, 2 of them got to go before me, does not feel good. Alright, pray for this freeze. Heck yeah. Triple freeze. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's buff. Dr. Yo says good luck. I don't know if that's a genuine good luck or if it was more like a haha, good luck. Oh my god, our damage is poo-poo. So let's... The test is going to be how much damage can Rosa do. If Rosa's damage is not impressive, then it's going to be bad news. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It doesn't make me feel like they're an infinite wall. But I still feel like that second phase is going to be probably really scary. And I think Inferno, I've heard, is insanely hard. Which, I mean, that's not even like remotely something I'm considering now. But maybe Hell 3. I'm like praying I'm good enough for Hell 3. Alright, we got another freeze coming in. Alright, at least we got one. We haven't really had a need to heal, which is good. If I needed to heal on phase 1, that would be really bad news for phase 2. But just like the passive healing from Linglo doing her attack has been enough. Alright. Big attack coming in. Toshiko Joe. Toshu Kojo. MLR. Subscribed on YouTube. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Sorry, I couldn't see the notification at first. I was like, what was that name? Welcome to the channel. Alright. Yeah, still don't need to heal. But honestly, like, wave 1 is just warm-up. It's literally just warm-up. Like, if you're having problems on phase 1, you're cooked. Oof. Alright. That guy changing feels like bad news. Alright, at least we got a freeze. Would have been cool if we got a freeze on the other guy. But we might be able to just finish him off right here. Did not finish him off right there. Yo, this guy's buff. Even after all those follow-up attacks from Rosa. Alright, here we go. Alright, alright. Still no cause for panic. Nice, got the freeze from his skill too. That doesn't happen too often. That feels good. Okay, so I think we just keep everything like in reserve, okay? Not using any skills. We're just gonna... Oh, Rosa killed him too fast, but okay, it's fine. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is where things get really scary. All right, let's get our buff. And we will buff Kraken. Oh no, we still had one more turn for the cooldown. That feels really bad. I thought I could use his AoE right away. Oh no, it might all be over here. I have a feeling we're going down. F my life. Linglo died. Ah. If I'd had that freeze up, that situation could have been very different. Now we can do the freeze, but Linglo is already dead. Only froze one guy anyway. Ugh. That kind of makes me feel like this isn't like a legitimate test of if I'm strong enough or not. Because this would be a very different game if I had gotten in a couple freezes there, rather than having it on one turn cooldown. Which is a bit annoying. Because Linglo would still be up, we would heal more. And at this point, it's just like, I'm inevitably gonna die, right? Okay, that was a really nice freeze there. Wouldn't that have been cool if I did that on turn 1? Yeah, the guys get big quick, it's true. I could reset and try again. I might. I kind of want to play this out a little more. Rose is going down. I mean, all right. Let's just restart. I need to make sure that I can freeze immediately. If he's on cooldown, then it's a no-go. Okay. All right, buff Kraken. Okay, got the triple freeze. See, like if that's how we started wave 2, maybe we had a fighting chance. Because again, it's not just about only the freeze, but the fact that Linglo would have still been alive. It's completely different situation then. Welcome to those that just joined the stream. Consider giving it a like if you're enjoying the content. Hey, Dr. Deagles, if you can, would it be possible for you to send in-game DMs for the 2 people that have not set their units yet? That would be helpful. If not, I'll probably do it later after stream. But I just want people to make sure they have a chance to see the messages. Alright, freeze again. Nice, we got the double freeze. It's crazy just how much easier Wave 1 is. Like, Wave 1 is just not a concern. And then Wave 2 comes and you're like, holy crap, I'm dying. Who is the other person? You know, Sad was one. I don't know for sure. There would be 2 other possibilities. They're in that post I made on the chat on Discord. There were 4 people who hadn't set it yet. One of them, I think, was Oni, who did set his. And then I identified Sad as one that didn't. And then one other person did and one other person didn't. Okay, I think I just don't even want to touch this. Like, just in case. Like, I'll be really upset if I end up going into that without that skill again. So we'll just keep doing our single targets. Although that is a bit risky, considering that this guy just evolved. I'll use this. Can we get into freeze? No, that would have been cool if we did. He's gonna get in one good hit here. Oof. Oh, she just buffed him again. Okay. So we're starting out with Ling Lo. That's fine. We'll do the auto heal right away. That's actually kind of a good way to start things out. And then we will buff. Do our big AoE. Alright. Pray for the freeze. Oh, we froze the entire field. All 5. Yes. Alright, that is literally the best case scenario. Okay. That was good. That was good. Okay. If I can't beat this, which I'm not saying I can, but if I can't, then I just know I'm, like, not powerful enough, for sure. Because that was, like, best case scenario right there. Alright, we will attack this guy. We're still not out of the woods yet, though, because I'm pretty sure that middle guy can just one-shot somebody. So this could... Oh, dude, the guy's, like, no health left. Okay, okay. Yeah, good, good. Use Ling Lo's weak-ass attack to finish him off. Yes, freezing the entire field is very rare. I don't think I've ever actually seen 5 guys get frozen. That was super good. Okay, guys. I think it's happening. I think it's happening. This guy is still tanky AF, though, and he's getting buffed every time he gets a turn, so... we're going to use the big heal right now. It feels like a waste, but if it keeps Kraken alive, it's worth it. We just need to make sure Rosa doesn't die. Okay, okay, good. That's fine, that's fine. We got this, we got this. Can't seem to find who it is, but you'll message Sad. Okay, thank you, Dr. Eagles. Yeah, we'll do the heal again. Dude, this guy is so tanky. Like, we've gotten in so many hits and he's still standing. Freeze him! Freeze him! Oh, didn't get the freeze that time. There we go. We got the win. Dude. Nice. I felt like it was there. And look at this. We even got a triple time weave core. That's pretty good. And it comes with speed, critical damage. Yo. That's a W. And then, of course, the first time clear. That's really, really good. That was, heck yeah, that was so worth it. Dude, don't underestimate Kraken. Alright, let's, yes, play again. Claim that. Claim that. Dude, the luck today, from Nikke to Etheria Restart, like, it's been insane. This is an amazing day. It's a good day, guys. This is the peak of my streaming career. And, dude, we hit the milestone, 5K subscribers on YouTube. Big things are happening. Okay. Okay, so let's go to our Animus. And this goes to Lily, for sure. Let's give her... Where is it? Hello? What? Wait, where's the mask? Didn't I have a mask? Didn't it give me... Bro. Am I crazy? What? Wasn't that the first time clear reward? Okay, there's my new core. Oh, no, it's one of these. No. I thought it was a mask. Okay. My bad. Still, that's really good. Dude, a mask would have been so much better, though. Okay. But at least I was like, did that disappear? I thought I was going crazy. It was a right side piece. Yes. Okay, all right. So, with that in mind, this probably... Okay, well, she gets the time weave one for sure. So let's go... This has speed. This also has speed. This is attack bonus. Effect accuracy. Yeah, we probably want to keep this one. So we'll swap out this one for this. Although that temporarily messes up my bonuses. So maybe I hold off on that change, even though ultimately I do want to give it to her. I should probably wait until I have like more of the things to finish it. Dude, I'm like so lost. Where's the piece that I just took off of her? There we go. So I guess I could go to Freya. Either Freya or Kraken. I think probably Freya. We probably go with Freya. Okay, so I guess we're taking off this piece anyway, just for a different one. Gonna go with this. These are really nice stats here. And then we'll max upgrade this. Dude, we're getting the attack bonus. Nice. Can we upgrade speed? Okay, at least we got one on speed there. Okay. Cool. That's solid. Oh, so now do I have enough, actually? I have plus 14. So actually, I can swap this. I can still swap this now that I have the triple on here. Now I can do this. And I still keep my level 12 Swift Rush bonus. And I can max this out, and she'll just have stronger gear. Effect res, that's not bad. Okay. Defense kind of isn't great. Speed. Okay. This is good. The defense is kind of poo-poo, but at least we got speed and effect res leveled up. Okay. So does anybody still need my hand-me-down gear? I want to say no, probably not. At the moment, anyway. Wait, what is his shell? He kind of has random gear right now. Ooh, let's. I forgot. I need to power this up. Oh, I don't have quite enough to get to 40. Okay. Anyway, for modules, I just need more onslaught gear on him, I guess. Okay, so that will just wait. Guess Kraken's kind of decked out already. I don't want to put Swift Rush on her. So now it's kind of like we're scraping the barrel. Like, what am I really doing here? But maybe I transfer a Swift Rush set. Dina kind of just has like random gear on her. Or I could start... Oh yeah, I need to finish Kloss. Okay, okay. Just in preparation for when I actually level her. I'll give her the good gear. And I probably just still don't have anything better to give her over here. Yeah. I kind of just like have random stuff on her. I could give her this one, but I think that just like is worse. Yeah, she might as well keep her yellow mask right there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we did get kind of like general upgrades to a lot of people. Dr. Eagles says, just got Hell 3 Doki as well. You motivated me to try it. Nice. Congrats, Dr. Eagles. Glad you got there too. Alright, so what do we need to do next for this? Dude, this girl is so tanky. I think I just need more DPS because her healing from her minions is way too insane. Like, I never die, but neither does she. And I could literally go on forever. And then I'm just like, we're not getting anywhere because she gets to full health all the time. It's kind of crazy. So I need more DPS to kill her. Unless there's like a secret about her that I don't know. Because I think I need to kill all the little ads so she can't heal herself. And I just can't do that before she heals herself with them. Let's see. I need to defeat Doki Doki one more time. That's right. I need to beat Sharon on Nightmare more or whatever. Okay. All right. So let's do our last Doki Doki match. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to... Oh, I forgot that was Hell 4. I thought it went straight to Inferno. Hell 4 is not possible. Alright, just because I feel like doing Hell 3 is like very risky, I'm just going to do another Hell 2 run just to do the last thing to complete that thing in the challenges. I need to use the unit that debuffs healing. Wait, who debuffs healing? Is that a thing? Dude, my lights are like kind of really crazy now that it got darker in the room. Let's... Whoa, okay. That got even crazier. It looked like... Okay, there. The camera figured itself out a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, who debuffs healing? You know, 41 can do that. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about 41 because they nerfed her so much after the beta. I just kind of, like, ignored her. Do I really have to build 41 now? That might just go on the back burner. Okay. Let's see if we can knock this out quickly. And then move on. Mio also does it. Yes, unfortunately I don't have Mio. Would be nice. Alright, and then after we wrap this up, then I think I have to go. We'll probably end the stream. Oh, Heinrich does, yeah, because he inflicts wound. That's true. That is true. Hoyon does also! Bro, I completely forgot about this. Dude, I should use Hoyon. Why did I not think of that? That's literally something that I've talked about previously, too. And did not even think about that. Okay, I will use Hoyon. That's my way to beat her. That should not be a problem, then. I use Hoyon with Hellkid, and then that fight will probably not actually be difficult at all. Because, dude, she is probably the tankiest boss I have ever seen. Yeah, it is kind of easy to forget that Hoyon does it. I think it's because, like, in PvP, which is, you know, what you think about using her mostly in, you're trying to just, like, one-shot guys, and so, like, wound doesn't really even matter. And did not think about the fact that I should totally use her.
せいぜいあがくのね。これからが本番よ。目を閉じて砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。一緒に耳を傾けて。
お任せください。そんなに焦らなくていいんですよ。
やるじゃない。
She's also due, yes, yes. And I just kind of got her to 6 stars. Was that yesterday? So, yeah. Wasn't really using her that much before that.
手を出します。
潮が背中の歌。
Dude, that moment of Kraken freezing the entire team will live in my mind forever. There have been so many miracles this stream.
私の出番です。そこ。
I have been blessed by the RNG gods
眠く
in more ways than one.
手を出しましょうか。
And you know it's real when it goes across 2 different games.
やっぱりちょっと。潮が関なさい。海の声も。目をふっ。
Alright.
夢の中であなたたちを共に。
Alright, cool. At least we picked up a piece of red gear. Okay, so that completes that challenge. Fully equip 3 SSRs with level 12 mythic modules. That's going to be a while. That's going to be a while. Because I don't want to just level up random gear that isn't even going to matter. So, yeah. I'll probably be waiting on that. So, we'll wait to this... Oh, there we go. It finished right now. Sweet. I will take it, and now let's level up Lily, since she was reset to 1. Get up to 33, not bad, not bad. Sweet. Alright. Hoyon's gonna be our girl for taking down that healing boss. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. It has been an amazing stream. I will upload the polls for Raven, as well as the testing of Raven soon. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. 5K subs on YouTube. And shout out to all the Twitch viewers. We got some new follows and some new subscriptions over there as well. 74% of you ended up getting Raven. So congrats to all of you. 82 votes on that. So yeah, all right. Good luck. Hope your polls were even better than mine, if that's even possible. If you're in my Union in Etheria and you've not set your teams, there's 2 of you out there. Okay, there's 2 of you. Make sure you get it done. All right, thanks for now hanging out, guys. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is in whatever part of the world you're at. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.
自分自身の感覚や理想は空虚なものに過ぎない。それよりも兄さんの方がずっと大事。 感情や気持ちがどういうものなのか私にはよくわからない。今日は楽しかったか